Session 63, 27th April 2022. Session 63, 27th April 2022. Brothers and sisters, Quran and elaboratory translation. Quran, the word of Allah, and elaboratory translation by ex-Brigadier.MUSTANSAR BILLAH. Brothers and sisters, today we start with the 12th surah of Quran, Surah Yusuf, that is Prophet Joseph, and continue with part 12. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We begin with the name of Allah, who is most gracious and tremendously merciful. 1. Alif Lam Ra. These are the verses of the book that makes things clear. These are the verses of the book that makes things clear. Inna anzalnahu Qur'anan Arabiyyan la'allakum taqilun. Surely we have revealed this Quran in Arabic language so that you may understand. Nahnu naqussu alayka ahsanal qasasi bima awhayna ilayka hadzal Qur'ana wa in kunta min qablihi laminal ghafilin. 3. O Muhammad, we relate to you the best of the stories through our revelations to you through this Quran. O Muhammad, we relate to you the best of the stories through our revelations to you through this Quran, though before this you were one of those who did not know. إذ قال يوسف لأبيه بآتني رأيت أحد عشر كوكبا والشمس والقمر رأيتهم لي ساجدين. Verse 4. This is the narrative of that time when Joseph said to his father, O my father, in a dream I saw 11 stars, the sun and the moon. I saw them prostrate themselves before me. I saw them prostrate themselves before me. Kala ya bunayya la naqsus ruya kala ikhwatika fayakidu laka kaida inna shaytana lil insani aduwwun mubin. 5. His father said, O my son, don't mention about this dream to your brothers, lest they plot evil against you. For Shaitan, the devil, is an open enemy of human beings. For Shaitan, the devil, is an open enemy of human beings. وَكَذَلِكَ يَجْتَبِيكَ رَبُّكَ وَيُعَلِّمُكَ مِنْ تَأْوِيلِ الْأَحَادِيثِ وَيُتِمُّ نِعْمَتَهُ عَلَيْكَ وَعَلَى آلِ يَعْقُوبَ كَمَا أَتَمَّهَا عَلَى أَبَوَيْكَ مِنْ قَبْلُ إِبْرَاهِيمَ وَإِسْحَاقَ إِنَّ رَبَّكَ عَلِيمٌ حَكِيمٌ. Verse 6. It will happen as you have seen in your dream. He said, it will happen as you have seen in your dream, that you will be chosen by your Rabb for his work. He will teach you how to interpret dreams, visions, and will perfect his favors upon you and the children of Jacob, Prophet Jacob, as he perfected it on your forefathers, Ibrahim, and Isaac before you. Surely your Rabb is knowledgeable, wise. Surely your Rabb is knowledgeable, wise. لَقَدْ كَانَ فِي يُوسُفَ وَإِخْوَتِهِ آيَةٌ لِلسَّائِلِينَ. 7. Surely in Yusuf and his brothers there were signs, lessons for those who asked. إِذْ قَالُوا لَا يُوسُفَ أَخُوهُ أَحَبُّ إِلَىٰ أَبِينَا مِنَّا وَنَحْنُ عُصْبَةٌ إِنَّ أَبَانَا لَفِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. 8. This is how the story begins. When his stepbrothers held a meeting and said to one another, Yusuf and his brother Benjamin are loved more by our father than us. Yusuf and his brother Benjamin are loved more by our father than us. Even though we are a group of 10, and can help him more than them, and can help him more than them. In fact, our father is clearly mistaken. اقتلوه يسوع وتره أرزا يخلق لكم وجه أبيكم وتكونوا من بعده قوما صالحين. 9. Let us kill Yusuf or throw him out to some far off land so that the attention of our father turns exclusively towards us. We'll become righteous people thereafter. We'll become righteous people thereafter. قال قال منهم لا تقتلوا يوسف والقوه في غابة الحب يلتقطه بعض السيارة إن كنتم فاعلين. 10. One of them said, do not kill Yusuf, but if you must, throw him into some dark well, so that he may be picked up by some passing caravan. قالوا يا ابنا ما لك لا تأمنا لا يوسف وإنا له لناصحون. 11. Then after this meeting, they said, O our father, why is it that you do not trust us about Yusuf, though we are his sincere well-wishers? Though we are his sincere well-wishers. أرسله معنا غدا يرتع ويلعب وإنا له لحافظون. 1-2. Send him with us tomorrow, that he eats well and plays. We shall take good care of him. قال إني لا يحزنني أن تذهبوا به وأخاف أن يأكله الذئب وأنتم عنه غافلون. 3. Their father said, 1-3. Their father said, I'll be worried if you take him away, for I fear lest a wolf should eat him up while you are off guard. قالوا لن أكله الذئب ونحن أصبة إنا إذا لخاسرون. 1-4. They said, if a wolf eats him while we are a strong people to guard him, then surely we are worthless people. We are the losers. فلما ذهبوا به وأجمعوا أن يجعلوه في غيابة الحقب وأوحينا إليه لتنبئنهم بأمرهم هذا وهم لا يشعرون. 1-5. When, after such persistence, they took him away, they all agreed to throw him down the bottom of well. We revealed him to Yusuf. A time will come when you will remind them. We revealed to Yusuf that a time will come when you will remind them of this act of theirs, when they'll not know you. وَجَاءُوا أَبَاهُمْ عَشِيًّا يَبْكُونَ. 1-6. As the darkness fell, at the time of evening, they came to their father crying. قالوا يا أبنا أنا ذهبنا ونستبق وتركنا يوسف عند متاعنا فأكله الذئب وما أنت بمؤمن لنا ولو كنا صادقين. 1-7. They said, O our father, we went off to compete in racing and left Yusuf by our belongings. Then a wolf ate him. But you will never believe us, even when we speak the truth. وَجَاءُوا عَلَىٰ قَمِيصِهِ بِدَمٍ كَاذِبٍ قَالَ بَلْ سَوَّلَتْ لَكُمْ أَنفُسُكُمْ أَمْرًا فَصَبْرٌ جَمِيلٌ وَاللَّهُ الْمُسْتَعَانُ عَلَىٰ مَا تَصِفُونَ. 1-8. As a proof, they brought his shirt stained with false blood. No, he cried, your souls have tempted you to evil. I need good patience. Allah alone can help me against that which you assert. وجاءت سيارة فأرسلوا واردهم فأدلى دلوى قال يا بشرى هذا غلام وأسره بزاعة والله عليم بما يعملون. 1:9. And on the other side there came a caravan and sent a water carrier who let down his bucket into the well. Seeing Yusuf in it, he shouted with joy, "Good news! I found a young boy." They concealed him like trade merchandise, a slave, and Allah knew what all they did. And Allah knew what all they did. وَشَرَرْهُ بِثَمَنٍ بَخْسٍ دَرَاهِمَ مَعْدُودَةٍ وَكَانُوا فِيهِ مِنَ الزَّاهِدِينَ. 2:0. They brought him to Egypt and sold him for a petty price, a few dirhams, silver coins. They had such a low estimation of him. وقال الذين اشتروه من مصر لامرأته أكرمي مثواه عسى أن ينفعنا أو نتخذه ولدا وكذلك مكنا ليوسف في الأرض ولنعلمه من تأويل الأحاديث والله غالب على أمره ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون. 2:1. The Egyptian who bought Yusuf said to his wife, "Be kind to him. He may prove useful to us, or we may adopt him as a son." Thus we established Yusuf in the land and arranged to teach him the understanding of affairs, though most people do not know. وَلَمَّا بَلَغَ أَشُدَّهُ آتَيْنَاهُ حُكْمًا وَعِلْمًا وَكَذَلِكَ نَجْزِي الْمُحْسِنِينَ. 2:2. And when he reached his full manhood, we gave him wisdom and knowledge, the prophethood. Thus do we reward the righteous. وَالتَّلَّتِي هُوَ فِي بَيْتِهَا عَنْ نَفْسِهِ وَغَلَقَتِ الْأَبْوَابَ وَقَالَتْ هَيْتَ لَكَ قَالَ مَعَاذَ اللَّهِ إِنَّهُ رَبِّي أَحْسَنَ مَثْوَايَ إِنَّهُ لَا يُفْلِحُ الظَّالِمُونَ. 2:3. Now the lady of the house, his master's wife, attempted to seduce him. She bolted the doors and said, "Come on, O you." He replied, "I seek refuge in Allah. I seek refuge in Allah. Truly, he, your husband, is my master. He has kept me in great comfort. Should I betray his trust? Surely, wrongdoers sinful never prosper." He said, "Surely, wrongdoers sinful never prosper." وَلَقَدْ هَمَّتْ بِهِ وَهَمَّ بِهَا لَوْلَا أَنْ رَأَىٰ بُرْهَانَ رَبِّهِ وَكَذَلِكَ لِنَصْرِفَ عَنْهُ السُّوءَ وَالْفَحْشَاءَ إِنَّهُ مِنْ عِبَادِنَا الْمُخْلَصِينَ. 2:4. She advanced towards him, and he would have advanced towards her had he not seen the evidence of his Rabb. Thus did we shield him from evil and immodesty, for he was one of our sincere servants. واستبق الباب وقدمت قميصه من دبر والقفايا سيدة هارد الباب قالت ما جزاء من أراد بأهلك سوءا إلا أن يسجن أو عذاب أليم. 2:5. They both rushed to the door. In order to stop him, she cut his shirt, and as a result, she ripped his shirt from behind. At the door, they met her husband. Seeing him, she cried, "What punishment does someone who intend evil against your wife deserve, except imprisonment or a painful punishment?" قال هي راودتني عن نفسي وشهد من أهلها إن كان قميصه قد من قبل فصدقته وهو من الكاذبين. 2:6. Yusuf said, "It was she who attempted to seduce me." At this, one accusing the other, one member of her family bore witness, saying, "If his shirt is ripped from the front, then she is speaking the truth, and he is lying. One kana kamisu kudamin dubin fakazabatu min sadakin. 2:7. The man continued, and in case his shirt is ripped from behind, then she is a liar, and he is truthful. فلما كم قدم من دبن قال إنه من كيدها كنا إنه كيدها كنا عظيم. 2:8. So when her husband, saw that Yusuf's shirt was ripped from behind, he said to her, "It is one of the tricks of you women. Your trick was mighty indeed. Your trick was mighty indeed." يوسف أعرض عن هذا واستغفري لذنبك إنك كنت من الخاطئين. 2:9. He continued, the husband said, "O Yusuf, say no more about this. And you, O woman, seek forgiveness for your sins, for you were indeed the wrongdoer, sinful." وقال نسوة في المدينة امرأة العزيز تراود فتاها عن نفسه قد شغفها حبا إنا لنراك في ضلال مبين. 3:0. The women in the city began to talk about this incident, started saying, "The wife of Al-Aziz has seduced her young slave, for she has fallen madly in love with him. In fact, we see her in clear error." فلما سمعت بمكرهن أرسلت إليهن وأعتدت لهن متكئا وآتت كل واحدة منهن سكينة وقالت اخرج إلينا فلما رأيناه أخبرناه وقطعنا أيديهن وقلنا حاشا لله ما هذا بشرا إن هذا إلا ملك كريم. The last verse for today, no, my apology. 3:1. Then when she heard of their accusation, those remarks, she invited them and prepared for them a banquet and gave each of them a knife. When they were engaged in cutting fruit, she asked Yusuf to come out before them. When they saw him, they were so amazed that they cut their hands and exclaimed spontaneously, "Good Lord, he is no human being, he is but an angel, noble." قالت فذلك كن الذي لم تنني فيه ولقد راودته عن نفسي فاستعصم ولئن لم يفعل ما أمره لا يسجنن ليكون من الصاغرين. 3:2. She said, "He is the one about whom you blamed me, and I did seek to seduce him, but he escaped. If he doesn't do what I say, he will certainly be thrown into prison and be disgraced." قال رب السجن أحب إلي مما وعدتني إليه وإلا تصرف عني كيدهن إني أصب إليهن وأكن من الجاهلين. 3:3. Yusuf said, "O my Rabb, prison is dearer to me than to which they invite me." Yusuf said, "O my Rabb, prison is dearer to me than to which they invite me. And unless you ward off their plot from me, I may, in my youthful folly, feel inclined towards them and become of the ignorant." I may, in my youthful folly, feel inclined towards them and become of the ignorant. And the last verse for today, فَاسْتَجَابَ لَهُ رَبُّهُ فَصَرَفَ عَنْهُ كَيْدَهُنَّ إِنَّهُ هُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. 3:4. So his Rabb accepted his prayer and warded off their plot from him. Surely he listens all, he knows all. Surely Allah listens all, Allah knows all. That's the end for today. Please pray for me. Ex-Brigadier Mustansar.